Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to take this time to make a video and show you how to calculate the average atomic mass. And this is what shows up on the periodic table. So, I'm going to set up a table just to help keep things organized a little bit. So I'm going to write down isotope. Abundance. So abundance, what that means is how frequent and how often we see an isotope in the world, how often we can dig it out of the ground, how often we can find it. So this is typically probably figured out by taking a sample and then kind of using that as a general average compared to how often we find it compared to samples of other isotopes of the same element. And then so I just want to kind of box this out of the way. Yeah, get out of the way, you. So our first isotope, and I'm pulling this straight off of the practice pages, is copper 63. The abundance of copper 63 is 69.17%, and its mass is 62.9296 AMU. The other element, the other isotope, I should say, is copper 65. Its abundance is 30. Hold on, I'm color coding this for a reason. I'm going to stick with it. 30.83%. And its atomic mass is 64.9278. AMU. Now to set this up, what we're actually going to do is convert these abundances into their decimal point form. And we do that by dividing them by 100 or just sliding the decimal point over to the left 2 positions. So when we write this out, the atomic mass, I'm just going to write AAM, or you could just write atomic mass equals, I like to put parentheses around things just to make my life a little bit easier. I'm going to do copper 63 first. So, go ahead and get a sample of that. 0.6917 times, and then we multiply that abundance by the mass of that isotope. So you can see shortcut, it's I. That's good to know. I is the shortcut for the dropper. So you take the abundance of the isotope and multiply it by the mass of the isotope. And then you add it to the abundance and mass of the other isotope. Zoom out just a little bit to give myself a little bit more space. So we have 0.3 0.3 times 64.9278 ANU. Now, what I like to do whenever I have a problem like this that has multiple different, what's the word? Functions? Not functions. Addition, subtraction, multiplication, things. Actions that you have to take, I guess. Mathematical actions to take. I like to do them in steps. So my first step is going to be multiplying inside of the parentheses. So I'm going to multiply inside those first parentheses. Point 6917 times 62.927. Nope. 62.9296. We come out with 43.53. And what I did there is I actually rounded to 2 decimal places because significant figures, basically there's only 4 numbers here that are important. And I'll post a little reading that'll help you understand significant figures, but we're not going to be talking about that too much right now. I do have a reason for choosing that number, or not plus, time, no, not times, plus whatever we get from this, and that will be 0.3083 times 64.9278. $20.02. And then you would just add them together. So 43.53 plus 20.02 gives you 63.55. And that would be the average of mass. I'm going to check if it tracks with this. Yeah, it is exactly what is on the periodic table. So it tracks. If you have any questions, that's the video. I'll post the reading for significant figures on our class page so you can take a look at it. I'll make that available to you. Alright guys, if you have any questions, let me know, and best of luck.